Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the corporate world. Today we're diving into a report from Lifeward, and let's just say there's a bit of a boardroom shuffle going on. It's like musical chairs but with slightly higher stakes. In this filing, we will be focusing on some changes in the leadership positions at the company. We will try to uncover and explain the impact this action can have on the long-term future of the company. That before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. You'll be able to talk and discuss all of this with fellow-minded people. First up, a director is getting appointed. On June 15, 25, Mark Grant got a seat on the board. He's going to stick around until the annual meeting in August of 2025 or until someone else takes his place. Now, what does this mean? Well, adding a director can bring fresh perspective and expertise to the board, which helps guide the company, but it could also shift the balance of power on the board depending on who this person is and what they stand for. And who is this Mr. Grant? Well, he was already the company's president and co-chief executive officer, so it makes sense to have him on the board, right? It's kind of like making a quarterback a coach. He already knows the game plan. The company said there were no special deals or anything fishy going on, so everything seems above board here. It also makes sense that he won't be getting extra pay for being on the board. It's part of his job. Now, for the other side of the coin, someone's leaving. Larry Jasinski, who is also a member of the board and the co-chief executive officer, has decided to step down as a director. This will be effective at the end of June. The company is saying that he's not leaving because of any fights or disagreements, which is always good to hear. And importantly, he will keep serving as co-chief executive officer until end of June. It seems he's not disappearing completely, which is a very graceful move. He will hang around until the end of the year as an advisor, so he is still involved, just not in the day-to-day stuff, which might mean that other leaders are stepping up. Now let's talk about the shareholders. The date for the annual meeting has been set for August 1, 2025. If you are a shareholder, you can propose an agenda. Any proposals must be sent before June 23rd, which means there is not much time left. Alright, so let's take another look at what the company is doing. Mark being appointed to the board while still being president and chief executive officer says that there will be better communications and the company has confidence in him to achieve the goals of the company. Meanwhile, Larry is stepping down from the board while he's serving as co-chief executive officer, which states that he might be ready to step down for his other occupations. Being an advisor is better than nothing, so it is still good for the long-term future. Looking at these changes, Lifeward seems to be in a transition phase, bringing in new blood while still keeping the old guard around for guidance. The company is going through some changes at the top. It is gaining Mark, who is on his prime time for making new decisions, while Larry leaves his roles and responsibilities to others so that he can focus on something else, while also giving aid to the company. As for risks, change is always risky. New leaders might take the company in different directions and that could either be good or bad. But Lifeward seems to be handling the transition carefully and hopefully this will result in good stability for the company. Alright, that's our breakdown of Lifeward's latest filing. What's your take on these changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.